Hello, my name is Doran D'Amico, and here's another Breaking It Down, Cutting Down video. I am getting very close to my quit smoking date. I decided that I'm going to quit on December 1st, 2016. I've been sick, and when I'm sick I tend to smoke less, and I decided to stick it out and keep my cigarettes down and pursue my quit date sooner. Now I'm feeling anxious and I'm feeling hopeful. I'm also really working my plan. I've done a lot of things to prepare, and I'll be talking more about those preparations in my next video. But right now I want to talk to you about the cost of smoking, the financial cost. Now, I've been averaging about 10 cigarettes a day for the last year or so, sometimes a little bit more, but let's say 10 cigarettes a day. That equals 300 cigarettes a month, or 3,600 cigarettes a year. Now, I pay $7.20 a pack for the cigarettes that I smoke, and that equals $108 a month. And when you times that times 12 months, it is almost $1,300. So I'm complaining about being poor. I'm writer and artist poor, but that's $100. And right now $100 is a lot of money. I could buy $100 worth of clothes every month. I could buy $100 worth of dance lessons. Woohoo! I could add $100 to my car payment and pay off my car loan in the next year. So that $100 really is a very powerful savings for me. Now, most smokers, or what are called moderate smokers, smoke a pack and a half a day. But I'm just going to talk about a pack a day. If you smoke about a pack of cigarettes a day, that's 600 cigarettes a month. And it equals, if you're going with the rate that I buy cigarettes at, $216 a month, or $2,592 a year. You could buy a vacation for that every year. Oh my gosh, what could you do with $2,592? So this is really good news, unless you have no plan to quit and you're just going to keep throwing that money away. There are also health costs associated with cigarette smoking, and I did a little research, is that every pack translates to $35 in healthcare costs at some point in your life. So that adds up. For example, according to smokefree.gov, where I got this information, if I smoked a pack a day for 25 years, and I have smoked about 25 years cumulatively, then that would equal $12,600 a year in potential health care costs. At 25 years, it gets up to $315,000. Let's just sit with that for a minute. It's a lot of money. Now, I am going to quit. And I have been working hard on my plan, and in the next 2 weeks I will be focusing myself in many ways, gathering my supports, which I've already started. But one of the things I'm going to do is I am going to use nicotine replacement therapy. When I was researching for my book, the book's titled When You Can't Scream, or 10 Reasons Why I Smoke, I found that nicotine replacement therapy, or NRTs, have the strongest data supporting that they increase the success of quitting. And I've never used NRTs before, and I've had some negative responses to medicines that are supposed to help with withdrawal. So I'm going to go with NRTs. NRTs provide nicotine, which produces dopamine. So I'm still going to get the chemical dopamine production that I am dependent on. And remember, smoking is a physiological addiction. It's not just a bad habit. It is an addiction, and it affects our body and brain. So withdrawing from cigarettes is very difficult, and it has been considered one of the most difficult drugs to quit, likened right next to, yes, heroin. So it's okay for me to get all the help I can get. And I'm looking forward to using NRTs. I've decided I'm going to use nicotine replacement therapy in gum form. It is a little cheaper than some of the other forms, and it will also give me some oral stimulation, which I need, and will translate and allow me to withdraw from the nicotine gum to regular gum or other chewing things, foods, etc. Again, nicotine replacement therapy is actually very cost effective. It is recommended for a 12-week period, and you take different dosages based on your smoking habits. In my case, because I delay my first cigarette every day, I'll be taking the smallest dose, which is 2 milligrams. And you are recommended to use the gum every 1 to 2 hours, which is similar to people who smoke every 1 to 2 hours. Because I don't smoke that often, and I've worked really hard to cut down and extend the time between cigarettes, my nicotine gum usage will be light, and I will be putting myself on a schedule. So I intend to chew nicotine gum between 6 and 10 times a day, and I'll see how I'm doing. Every week you reduce how much gum you're using. So again, when I researched this, I was able to find that at the rate that I'll be using the gum, it'll average to about $65 for 6 weeks. So for 12 weeks, $120. And that's really, for me, still a savings of $60 a month. So I'm really excited, and I am definitely a little anxious. But I've got a plan, I'm working my plan, I'm setting up my supports, and I know that with all of these things in place, that I have a great chance of success. I hope that you'll follow my journey and encourage me, and I hope that you will also consider making a change in your own life and taking a smoke-free journey with me.